Hello, it's Seth from Chatthing here, and today I'm going to be showing you our new Zapier power-up that's going to let your bots use some of the thousands of services in Zapier during its conversations, which is going to open up so many possibilities for what your bot can do. So today I'm just going to give you an overview of how you can add these power-ups to your bots, and then a few little examples as well. So let's go. So before we get started in Chatthing, there's a few bits and pieces we need to set up in Zapier. So, of course, you're going to need a Zapier account for this. So let me just log into my account. And then once you are logged in, we're going to come out of the main Zapier site here, and we're going to go to their new AI Actions site. So this is a separate side of Zapier that they're building specifically for the purpose of making it easy for people to make bots that can interact with the Zapier service. So that's at actions.zapier.com. And then once you're there, you'll see a page like this. We need to go over to this My Actions area here. And then the first thing we need to do is creating a custom app. So this is it's essentially a container for the actions that you're going to enable for your bot. So if we click Get Started here, and then open Action Setup window, and then if we just allow permissions, cool. We then get this window, and we now have the option to add our first action. So let's just start off with something simple. Let's search for Google Calendar. Find events in your Google Calendar. That would be a nice one to start with. So I've already got my Gmail account connected here. If you're doing this for the first time, you might have to connect an account. And then down here, we've got the option to choose a calendar. Let's do that. Let's fix it to one of my specific ones. See what comes up here. And let's just choose my main Gmail calendar. And then we'll enable that action like that. So we've got this one action enabled now. So now that we've done that, if we close this, and then if we just go back to the main actions area, we now need to get the API key for the Zapier AI Actions. So if you click on credentials, and then down here, you'll see this little section saying your API key. You're going to want to reveal that and copy it. I'll obviously be changing my key after this video. Don't get any sneaky ideas. So once you've got that, you are ready to add the power up in Chatthing. So I've already got a bot here that I've created for this demo. And then if we go to power ups, new power ups, search for Zapier or just find it in the list and click the Zapier AI Action power up, click create. So here we've got the settings screen for power-ups. So it's going to have a name. The name is purely for display purposes, really. That's what you'll see when your bot uses this action. So this will be changed in a sec. And the description is actually really important. The description is how your bot decides when, why, and how to use this action. So again, that will be changed in a sec. But before we do that, let's put in our API key that we just copied. And now that we've done that, we should be able to click in here and choose the Google Calendar Find event action that we just set up in Zapier. So I'm going to click that. Then a few things are going to happen. One, the name is automatically going to update up here. So we use AI to generate a new name and a new description. Usually that will be good, but you might still want to make tweaks for it. Say, for example, here, I'm just going to get rid of the fact that it's using that calendar. I'm just going to keep it like that. Find an event in Google Calendar. That's going to tell the bot enough information about what it needs to do. And then I'm just going to rename this as well to Find Calendar Events. And then down here, we've got these action fields, and these are essentially the properties that Zapier allows you to send when calling the actions. So this instructions one is always required, and it's got a little description in here, which again is important because it's how the bot understands what to send for this property. So it says detailed instructions in plain English for finding an event in the specified Google Calendar. So that's good. And then we've got this preview only property here as well. And all of the Zapier AI actions allow you to, they've got this feature where you can preview them. So before executing the action, it will tell you what it's going to do. And you basically have to click a button to confirm that you want to do it, which can be good if you're sort of using an action that might do something, destructive, like deleting or something like that. But for the moment, we don't care about that. So I'm just going to click ignore, which is going to tell the chat thing bot, don't worry about this property. You can also hard code values here. So if you always wanted it to do the preview or anything, you could put true in there. But again, we'll leave that. You can read more about this in our documentation. For the purpose of this demo, we'll leave that as is for the moment. So if I click save now, and then if we come back here, and let's test the bot. So let's just say, hey, do I have any events tomorrow? So you can see now it's using the Find Calendar Events power up, and it's looked in my calendar, which is here. You can see there's these two events, which it now has in the bot, which is pretty cool. It's pretty easy and pretty powerful. So let's take it a step further now. Let's go back to Zapier and let's add in an action to create an event. So we click Manage Actions, Add New Action, search for calendar. Let's just do Quick Add Event for the moment. And again, we'll just set it to my main Gmail calendar. And enable the action. Great, so we can close that again now. Come back to the power-ups. New power-up. Zapier. Put in the API key again. And now we can choose the quick add event. So it's all good. So again, we will just ignore the preview action. And then let's test it. So now that we've got that, we should be able to add an event. So can you schedule an event for tomorrow morning at 9 AM to send out chat thing marketing emails? So now it's using the Google Calendar add event. There we go. It says it's scheduled it at 9 AM and it's giving me a link. But let's just go and have a look to see. There we go. So let's put the event in. So that's really powerful. You can see how you can sort of start to use this to create bots, scheduling bots, or bots that allow users to set up meetings with you and that sort of thing. You could add some rules around the kind of times and things that you want the bot to be able to add events by writing some rules in the system prompt. And yeah, you can, the possibilities of this with endless. It's just, the Google Calendar is just one integration of the thousands. So very quickly, let's just try another service. Let's add Slack. So we're going to allow our bot to send a message into Slack, and I'm going to leave these two blank here. So this means that the bot will be able to decide what channel to send it to. So I enable that, and then come back, create another action again. Great, so that should do. Let's turn off that again. Let's save it. So just quickly, what I mean here by hard coding a value is I could hard code a channel in here, like Joseph test, and that means that this will only ever send a message into that channel now. So let's try it again. So let's say something like, what events do I have tomorrow? So it'll use the Google Calendar action. Great, and then let's say, cool, can you send those to Slack, please? Great, so that now should be in Slack. So let's go and have a look. And there we go. So we've got it sent through the summary. The formatting could be better, but again, you could adjust that by changing the description or the prompt. So that's it. So you can see within 15 minutes, we've created a bot that can use our Google Calendar and send messages to Slack. And we're just scratching the surface of what you can do here. So we're really excited to see what the community builds with this. And we're looking forward to hearing your feedback. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, if you find any bugs, or if you have any ideas on how we can improve it, we'd be happy to hear. So thanks, and I look forward to seeing what you make. Bye.